Hi, I'm here to talk about mood. Not like how you're feeling on a certain day, but as it relates to the stories you read. When it comes to literature, mood is a feeling or atmosphere that a writer creates for the reader. You'll find mood in other forms of storytelling too. Like, think of the last scary movie you saw. How did it make you feel? Now, think about how the movie might have been different if it was brightly lit or had background music that was played on a flute. It wouldn't feel scary anymore, would it? That's because things like costumes, lighting, and music help set the mood. There are so many moods that can be created: spine-tingling, cringy, lighthearted, uplifting. In literature, authors create mood too, only they rely entirely on words. For example, an author can create mood by carefully crafting descriptions of the setting. Is it a frantic, fast-paced city or a lonely, dusty frontier? Authors also create mood by describing the characters. What are their concerns? How do they spend their time? Vivid imagery that appeals to the senses also shapes the mood. What do you hear in the scene? How does the air feel? Is there a certain smell? Looking at all these things will usually clue you in to the mood of the story. I'll show you an example from the story Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Either the well was very deep or she fell very slowly, for she had plenty of time as she went down to look about her and to wonder what was going to happen next. First, she tried to look down and make out what she was coming to, but it was too dark to see anything. Then she looked at the sides of the well and noticed that they were filled with cupboards and bookshelves. Here and there she saw maps and pictures hung upon pegs. She took down a jar from one of the shelves as she passed. It was labeled orange marmalade, but to her great disappointment, it was empty. She did not like to drop the jar for fear of killing somebody underneath, so managed to put it into one of the cupboards as she fell past it. So Alice falls into a well. This should be scary, but is it? The first thing I notice is that the fall takes a really long time. This makes the situation feel unreal and mysterious. And Alice seems to be more curious than afraid. The setting is also strange. The wall of the well is covered in cabinets and maps. And here, it's like she's more disappointed that the jar is empty than she is worried about killing somebody underneath her. Overall, the author's descriptions of the setting and how Alice reacts to her situation make this passage feel playful and dreamlike. Some stories only have one mood all the way through, but mood can change as the story develops and characters encounter new situations. The next time you read a story, look at these things and think about how the story makes you feel. Doing that will help you analyze the story's mood.